Hi Cancers, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. Alright guys, so this is going to be your December reading. Alright guys. We're going to do something a little bit different today. So for those of you guys that are new, welcome. If you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. This is Cyber Monday, so all of the readings are 50% off. You are the only sign that gets a YouTube announcement saying that. If you see this after, all readings will be back to normal, but there will be a description or a link in the description box for personal readings. I've started a new YouTube channel and I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So for those of you guys who haven't already, if you could subscribe to that channel, the link will be in the description box below. I'm going to show you guys how I manifest. I'm going to show you guys how I learned tarot reading. I'm going to show you guys how I started my business. And I will also be doing days in the lives and showing you guys the types of crystals I use. All sorts of behind the scenes information will be on that channel. So if you could take a moment to support me over there, that would be very well appreciated. All right, you guys. So all those of you that are subscribed, that are new, every single month we do a giveaway. So all you have to do is subscribe if you haven't already, and you're entered automatically for the giveaway to win a free 15-minute personal reading. Now, if you would like to offer yourselves, if you would like to participate in more readings, more giveaways, feel free to follow me on Instagram where we do a giveaway every single week. The link to Instagram will be in the description box below. And I also have the Instagram tag to the new YouTube channel that I'm starting in that description box below. So if you would like to follow me there, that will also be greatly appreciated. All right, you guys. So what I have here is 2 cards that are going to be related to your... Something's telling me I'm going to pull these again. Something's telling me to pull them again. So we're going to start out with your career finances. And we're going to do singles, and we're going to do relationship. Now, this is something that I'm just going to try because a lot of you guys always say that, what about career? What about singles? So we're going to do all 3. And if you like it, leave me a comment, leave me a like. Otherwise, I'm going to take it as this is not a reading that you guys want me to continue, and I will just continue doing what I was doing before. So this just gives everybody a chance to get a little bit of everything in the reading. So we'll see. This is something that you like. I will do every single monthly like this, and the weeklies will be a little bit different. Worry. So I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. When it comes to finance, tell me this is everything. This is everything. Stress is a killer, okay? Especially when it comes to money, you guys. So intuitively, based off this card, what I have here is worry. I'm learning that worrying does not change the outcome. No matter how much you worry about your financial situation, that is not going to make your situation better. You know what worrying actually does, though? It makes your situation worse because you are just lounging in the energy of negativity. You are reminding yourself constantly of what you do not have. This is where fake it until you make it comes in handy, which is also affirmations, which is also manifestation. Even if you don't have it, act as if you do. You must have faith to call upon what you want as if it is already there before you can receive it, right? How do you manifest is by pretending you already have what it is that you're wanting to seek. So for some of you guys, the energy is just allowing yourself to accept it. Accept it. Accept your financial situation for what it is. Accept your career situation for what it is. For what, when it comes to career, for what you've allowed it to be. And realize that you can absolutely change it. If you are not making enough money, it is because your career is not paying you enough, meaning you need a new career. I sense there's going to be a lot of career changes for you guys. I sense there's going to be a lot of financial changes for you guys. I sense some of you guys definitely, right now I'm going through a lockdown, so maybe you guys went through a lockdown and you might have lost your job. I do feel like everything does happen for a reason, and I feel like there is a good in every situation that seems bad, and you have to find that situation. You have to take your emotion out of it, Cancer. You have to take your emotion out of it, and you have to see it from a logical standpoint. I have a lot of mentors that are Cancers. My main mentor is a Cancer, but he has to take his emotional side out of it for him to see the situation for what it truly is. What's his name? Elon Musk. He's a Cancer too. Look how much he's created. That means you're freaking capable of that too, right? So you guys have to stop worrying about what you can't control and focus on what you can control. Like, yes, I'm in a financial rut right now, but does that mean that I have to be in one next month? No. What can I do right now to make sure that I am not like this next month? What can I do right now to make sure that next year I have at least a year's worth of savings, so that if there is a lockdown, I am not going to be screwed, and I am not going to be struggling to financially support myself and my children, right? So what is it that you have experienced financially and within your career for this past year that was something that you just were not satisfied with? And how can you make sure that that never happens again for you? And I think this is a month about not really doing, but about really aligning yourself with where you want to be and how you're going to get there. It's about making the concrete plans. Okay. I couldn't stress that enough, you guys, because some of you guys, it's also about like realizing there's this book called, I'm a badass at making money. And in that book, she explains that there are things that happen in our childhood, right? I could go on about this because this is like life-changing stuff. If you've actually followed me on the Raised Runway YouTube or Instagram, I'm actually going to be talking a lot about this because this is what made me who I am today. But it's a lot, so I'm not going to ruin your reading with this. So if that's something you were interested in, feel free. But otherwise, changing your mindset is really, and the limited beliefs, right? In that book, she goes on about limited beliefs that we have based on our parents, and the way that, especially if you grew up with parents that didn't have a certain amount of money, or that viewed money as, you know, people that had, so parents that don't have a lot of money, sometimes they look at rich people and they say that that's bad, and they put that into your mind, so you think that you have this subconscious belief that making too much money is bad, and then you put yourself in this box. It goes on and on and on. But some of you, it's about rerouting your subconscious. Some of you guys, it's just about simply changing the mindset that you currently have. Others of you, it's going and taking a leap of faith for that once in a lifetime job position that is going to give you everything that you've ever wanted, and believing that you can absolutely conquer in that situation. Honestly, I do feel like I am going to do intuitive, because we're at 7 minutes and I'm only doing 10 minutes per section. So I guess I'm going to pull an oracle card and I'm going to do intuitive readings for you guys this week. Very much obsessed with intuitive readings these days, but what else do we need to know? That all your worries are going to be okay. All your worries, you know, sometimes we have to have horrible situations. How would we ever know what's good, or how would the good ever be amazing if we didn't experience situations that were a little bit tough on us at times? So know that everything is going to balance out at the end. I do feel like closer to January, things are going to seem a lot better for you. But as of right now, you really just kind of have to have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself, and have faith in your abilities, and have faith in the future, right? Because that is really going to help you. Some of you guys need to find an outlet for worrying, right? Some of you also have expenses that are coming out of, like, there's some sort of expense that can definitely be cut down, whether that's eating out, whether that's a monthly subscription. I'm hearing $19.99. So somebody has a $19.99 or $9.99 subscription that they don't realize is still coming out of their account. Somebody who has an iPhone needs to go into their what's it called? I don't know. There's a part in settings where it shows you all the subscriptions that you've bought, all the apps that you've purchased. Because somebody has an app that they're still paying for and you actually have no idea, and it's such a small amount that you probably don't even check, especially if you don't check your balances. You have no idea that that money is coming out of there. So some of you need to be aware of that. Yeah. Okay. What else is there? Finances are going to be looking up January 15th. Some of you, it's going to take till January 15th, but there is going to be a new lucrative financial opportunity that is going to come into your life. I do feel like this is an opportunity where you are going to have to take a leap of faith. Some of you, this leap of faith is related to moving, picking up and moving, so you're going to have to start a new chapter. Others of you, this is just a whole new career where it's something that you've never really experienced before, and you're going to be starting something from scratch. So whatever the case may be, intuitively you will know if it's the right decision or not, and you just need to trust your intuition. There's this energy where if you are happy, you know that you're on the right path, and if it's something that makes you smile, know that you are exactly where you need to be, right? And focus on limiting the things that don't make you smile as much. Some of you actually like your job, you're just not making enough, and if it's that you need to wait a little bit to get a promotion or whatever the case may be, maybe you need to figure out something on the side where you can make a little bit of money and just put that money towards savings, right? Whatever that side money is, just put that in a savings account. It doesn't have to be a lot, it could be $200 a month, whatever the case may be. But there are multiple opportunities for you to make a little bit of money on the side. So definitely look into that. So for singles, let's see. What can we get for single Cancers? I'm so glad to have my desk, you guys. Like, you should have seen I was using I don't know why my desk was in the other room the whole time. I could have brought it out, but I was using this desk that was like this big for like 3 months. Well, it's been like a month and a half, but still, that's just, I don't know why I didn't use it, because my office wasn't unpacked. But it's just so nice to be able to have like all my stuff everywhere, like spread out, and new love. So for those of you that are single, you have new love coming in here. And it says a new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. So I'm definitely sensing an online website here for some of you guys, and I keep blushing. So there's somebody that's going to come in, and it's kind of like they're going to know exactly what to say. But you know that this person isn't just some fool, because they're going to be able to have a conversation with you, a very long, in-depth conversation with you. And I think that this is somebody who's going to be able to show their emotions to you. This is somebody who you're not like, if you're on a dating site, you know how boring it can get at times, and you know how surface level people can get, and you like to see a little bit beyond that level. And I think that you're finally going to find somebody who's going to match that energy. I feel like some of you guys are going to be introducing yourself to a Taurus. There's going to be a strong Taurus energy. I saw this thing and it was so cute on TikTok, and it literally said, I saved it because it was that cute, and it was like how, I think she was a Taurus, and it was how she saw the signs, and she said Cancer, and she said, you're so cute, I just want to cuddle you forever, and then shrink you and put you in my pocket. Like, how cute is that? And I had an ex that was a Taurus, and my mom's a Cancer, and I used to love the way that they would get along. I just thought it was the most amazing thing ever. So I definitely feel like there's a match there. So I feel like for some of you, it's definitely a Taurus that you're going to be meeting. Others of you, it could be a Pisces. Strong water energy with this new love, so it could be Scorpio even here. But I definitely feel like there is somebody who is thinking of you. There's somebody that's thinking of you very highly. There's somebody who is definitely on your social media who finds you very attractive. I think this person has tried to show you that they like you without showing you that they like you. Like, I think what they think is taking a big leap of faith for you is just very, very subtle. But this person is very, very nervous around you here. You have a very mesmerizing beauty to this person. Somebody here has very long hair. Somebody here has very, very long hair. There's also a masculine energy that has like the most luscious hair. Somebody just wants to like put their hands through your hair so badly here. Somebody's like prized possession is their hair and the way that their hair looks and how amazing their hair is. Some of you, I'm also sensing that this could be an Aquarius that's coming into your life, or you may already know this person because it does say a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, this is somebody who's currently stirring your feelings, and I feel like you're in this energy where you are going to end up in a relationship. For some of you, I do feel like it's oddly enough going to happen around between now and Valentine's Day. But I do feel like February is a really good month for you guys to actually find new love. Some of you guys have definitely done the self-love, and your ex has definitely, you have an ex that's kind of trying to pull on your energy, but this ex can't touch you because you have evolved to another level. Yes, at one point, like even when you were like entertaining their games, you were always one step ahead. Like, you always knew that they were playing you, or you knew that they were manipulating you, but you played along, right? But at the end of the day, you were always one step ahead of this person. You always knew what their true intentions were. So now because you acted on it, instead of just knowing it, you actually acted on it and you walked away and you realized your worth, you are being guided. So I definitely sense that there are 3 angels that are surrounding you here, and there is this energy of this Cupid's arrow. So the next person that comes in, I do feel like all you're gonna have to do is trust your intuition, because there's not gonna be a mask. And if there's a person that comes in before this new love, it's going to be very, very obvious. So all you're going to have to do is listen to your intuition and, not make excuses for this person. And you'll find the right one really quickly. Some of you have somebody coming in that's very romantic. They like to bring you flowers. This is somebody who likes to cook here. This is somebody who shows their love by giving things that are very physical. So you may not realize, but the person that you're dealing with likes to buy you things, and that is their way of showing you how much they love you. And for some of you, it's because that is their love language. That is how they want to be shown love. So because of that, that is how they give love. So some of you might have thought the person you're dealing with is very superficial, but they're not. That's just how they show love, is by purchasing things, giving you flowers, especially roses, making you food, whatever the case may be, right? Somebody definitely likes to wine and dine here. Somebody may also have a new love that has a child, and even if that's not what you pictured, I think that there's this energy where you should give this person a chance, because this person actually, yes, they have a child, but it actually doesn't come with drama. You will find that this person had split with their child's mom about 10 years, 5 years. So there's no worries about pettiness, jealousy, them have any feelings for one another. They're in this very professional energy where they can do what's right for the children, and they might even haven't had a friendship, but the feelings are completely gone there. So I feel like some of you are gonna get this perfect person, but they're gonna come with something that you're kind of gonna be like, and it may have to do with your religious background, or it may just be that they have a child with another person, and that's not really something that you pictured for yourself in your relationship here. But I do feel like whatever the case may be, at least give this person a chance. And I feel like just that one first date is all you're gonna need to see that this is somebody who is a huge match for you. All right, so let's see. Those that are in a relationship. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change what is beyond our control. Do we not have that for... I'm going to pull another one, but it's very funny because we really had that when it came to the first one. So for some of you, you may be having fighting issues, arguments when it comes to your relationship due to financial situations that are out of your control. So it's like, if there's something that's, causing an argument, but you can't control it, it has happened, why let it ruin your relationship? Because this is your soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So what I'm sensing from this is, for some of you, this is just this energy where you've been with your person for quite a long time, and right now you're kind of just missing the spark, right? The spark isn't really there. There's a little bit of, it just feels like something's missing right now, but know that this is not going to be a long-term thing. Know that whatever's missing is going to be given back to you. You guys are going to, it's actually going to come back 10 times better than what it was before. So know that it is okay for things to not be completely perfect, especially if you've been with somebody for a very long time. But the person that you are in a relationship with is literally in love with you. All right? But I do think that there's this energy where you're dealing with somebody who is stressing over either work-related things. To be honest, some of you, it's the fact that your person, like, especially if this is a recent relationship, they're not going to want to tell you this, but either way, you're dealing with somebody that wants to be your king. They want to be your queen. So they always want to be on top. And they always want to be on top so that they feel like you can always go to them. So I definitely feel like there's this energy where your person tries to hide their weaknesses, and this is a weakness that they're stressing about. And they're acting a little bit different because they are stressed out. And I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that just isn't where they thought they would be at this point in life, and they're having it over that, right? They're having a hard time like accepting where they are in their life right now, accepting the things that they cannot control, and that may even be things that are related to COVID that they literally can't control at all. But it's still taking a toll on your person here. So I feel like there's this energy where some of you guys may even be like in a separation from your person here, and just know that your person can feel you. The energies between you guys, it doesn't matter how far you are, whatever the distance, the energy between you and this person is just so strong, and you guys are so connected on such a strong level here. This is somebody that you either have children with or you're destined to have children with here. I definitely feel this energy of like magical intimacy between you and this individual. Like it is something like you've never experienced before. And for some of you, this is confirmation of whoever that person is, that you have that magical intimacy. They might be coming back around, and I do feel like, as much as I never say it, I do feel like somebody does deserve a second chance. I feel like the way that things ended was inevitable. It was meant for you guys to break up for growth. I think that the universe might have made you guys go through a really bad tower moment because you guys were supposed to end before you actually did, and you kind of stuck together, but you guys ended up having that tower moment, broke up, and I do feel like you guys are meant to come back together because it says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So for some of you, this person has already been with you when they're coming back around. But let's see. Some of you, it's just as simple as remembering the good within this connection, and having just remembering the good make things good, right? I do feel like there is this energy where something does feel missing. Something definitely feels missing in this connection, but it's not going to be missing for long. If something does feel missing, I think it's because you're meant to really look at the relationship and see if it's going exactly the way you want it to be, and see if there's something that you may need to communicate with your person, because I do feel like somebody here may be holding back some sort of communication that is very crucial to this connection moving forward. You're definitely dealing with somebody who thinks very highly of you, though. Whatever you do for a career, this person thinks that you are amazing at what it is that you do, or whatever it is that, actually, for some of you, it's not your career, it's your, like, I'm hearing hidden talent, so maybe you guys have a talent that you don't really put out there. Others of you, you're in the process of putting your talent out there, but there's something that it's your passion, something that you're passionate about. For somebody here, definitely plays guitar. Somebody is very good at, creating businesses, making websites, whatever the case is. Whatever it is that you are passionate about here, your person just finds you to be like super sexy when you're in your zone, just doing your thing. Yeah. I'm also sensing somebody is a fashion designer. I'm sensing that to reconnect with your person, what you need to do is you need to have some silent moments where you are just cuddling and holding one another, and you just need to be in silence. It's like you need to let your souls speak to one another, because I'm looking at soulmate and I'm seeing two souls just silently. You need to let your souls connect with one another. You need to rest your head on your person's heart. Your person needs to rest their head on your heart. It's really just moments like that. So when you wake up in the morning, maybe set your alarm 5 minutes earlier so you have enough time to cuddle with your person before you get up, right? Before you go to bed, even if you like to sleep apart, make sure that you cuddle a little bit, and then you guys can go your separate ways, whatever the case may be, right? There's some people that just like to touch fingers when they're, connected. I like to do that. Like, I don't like to be all cuddled up next to people all night long. Like, no, occasionally, yes. But like, I have one person that it's just like, we can just touch fingers, and as long as we know that we're right beside each other, we can sleep and we can just like do our own thing, and it's just like amazing, but we don't have to be completely like intertwined with one another. But I do know that Cancers love to cuddle, so maybe you're dealing with somebody who's like me and they don't really like to be cuddled up, and you may feel offensive by that, but really it's just who the person is, and it doesn't mean that they love you less or anything like that. So maybe you just need to like grab their hand, or maybe you just need to share with them that you just like to know that they're there, so you can have a little bit less contact instead of like completely cuddling at night. Just like hold each other's hand, or have your hand on them, or they can have their hand on you, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure who that's for, but that is just something that I am getting here. So, yeah, I do feel like there's this energy where somebody loves a little bit more aggressively than the other, but you guys are going to find that perfect balance within your relationship, and everything is going to be looking wonderful. Throughout the month of December, there's going to be a lot of physical energy between you and this person. Like, your physical senses, your sexual like appetite is going to be heightened. It's almost like mating season is what I'm hearing. So be very careful if you are not wanting to get pregnant, because that is a very huge possibility. Some of you guys already have a couple kids. You may not have kids with the person that you're currently with, but you might have had kids from a previous partner. But I'm seeing somebody here who has 3 kids, somebody who has 2 kids as well, somebody who has very long black hair. I'm also sensing that somebody just needs to speak up a little bit more. Somebody needs to speak up about what it is that they truly want. All right. Alright, so that is what I have for you guys. If you would like a personal reading to get more information, the link will be in the description box below. If you do book today, it will be 50% off. Otherwise, it will be back to normal pricing. For those of you guys that are new, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It means the absolute world to me. I love you so much, Cancer. I will see you guys next week, and take care.